Hey there, I'm Jason Katzenbach.
And I'm Matt Clark.
Welcome back. We're here on the third video of the series showing you how to build a real life-changing business leveraging the power of the nearly $170 billion online retailer, Amazon.com. In this series, you're learning the exact process we and other people we've taught have used to sell millions of dollars of our own products on Amazon.
Right now is the best time in history to build a physical products business leveraging the power of Amazon. Amazon sales and company value are at all-time highs. Amazon is heavily investing in technology and companies to scale faster and faster. Amazon's biggest sales day ever, with over $1 billion in sales in a single day, was just a few months ago. And as announced earlier this year, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, became the richest person on the planet. If all that wasn't enough, Amazon is expanding like crazy internationally and establishing its footprint as the place to buy products online in Europe, Japan, and more. Right now, it's so incredibly simple to build a fast-growing real business with Amazon. To do this, you need someone by your side that really understands the platform. Fortunately, we've been right where you are and are here to be your guide.
We've both sold millions on Amazon and have taught other people how to start from scratch and build businesses that are incredibly successful, everywhere from $10,000 a month to over $1 million per month. So far, you've learned about Peter and Adina from Romania, who built $1 million business selling products in the USA and didn't even speak English when they started. You also learned about Angie Chacon, who went from struggling to pay her bills to building a $500,000 per month physical products empire. And then there's Brandon Clark, who now sells over $4 million per year on Amazon right from his own home with a laptop. There are thousands more people just like these that we've taught the right way to build a real $100,000 per month business leveraging the power of Amazon.
Right now, you might be working a 9-to-5 job, wondering if you will ever achieve financial freedom. You're likely worried that you might be working a job just trying to make ends meet well beyond normal retirement age. Or maybe you've tried your hand at building a business before and haven't achieved the level of success you hoped for. You might even already own an e-commerce business or even sell on Amazon, but just haven't figured out how to really make it work like the top sellers. Whatever your situation is, we've helped people just like you change their lives and achieve true financial freedom and the flexibility to live anywhere and do anything.
It all starts with taking action and learning the real way to build this business. In the first video of this series, you learned about this great opportunity and how to find red-hot product opportunities on Amazon right now. In the second video of this series, you learned how to find high-quality suppliers for any product and how to nearly automate this entire business so you can run it from anywhere with just a laptop and an internet connection.
Today, we're giving you a step-by-step process for launching a brand new product on Amazon so you produce sales incredibly fast, even with zero experience. A big question we always get about this business is, how do I compete with all the big name brands out there? When you're selling on Amazon with the right strategies, you're selling on a level playing field. As an example, here's Boris Kovali, who only had his product live for less than 2 months before he hit over $10,000 in sales in a brand new business.
And then there's Paul Cohn, who after just 3 weeks was already at over $10,000 in sales on Amazon. In this post inside one of our private groups, he mentions that he was already ranked #1 on page 1 for one of his target keywords and had multiple other top keyword rankings. Both of them used a system we taught, much like the one you're about to discover, to leapfrog over the biggest brands on Amazon. When an Amazon customer is looking to buy a product, they don't just start digging around on the internet to do a bunch of in-depth product research. They just type a general product phrase into the search box and buy whatever they see. According to a survey conducted by Bloomreach, 55% of shoppers go directly to Amazon to search for the products they want to buy.
With what you're going to learn today, you'll learn how to get your brand new product to show up on the first page when someone searches on Amazon. Amazon currently gets over 180 million monthly unique visitors on its websites, so what you're about to learn is incredibly powerful. What we're going to show you is pretty much all you need to compete with even the biggest brands. You're using Amazon's built-in trust to instantly add trust to your own, even brand new product.
There are 2 parts to ranking high and producing sales on Amazon. First, you need to create a well-optimized listing that converts a high percentage of Amazon customers who check out your product into buyers. Second, you need a system to launch your brand new product so that you can start producing sales immediately. Let's talk about the first part, creating a well-optimized Amazon product listing that converts tons of shoppers into buyers. To show you what we're talking about, let's check out a few examples on Amazon. The first listing we're looking at here is an example of a good quality listing. First of all, with the image, the primary image is very crisp, high definition with a nice white background. Amazon wants you to have an image that gives a really good look at the product up close so that when you're mousing over it like this, you can actually see the details. Plus, they want you to use a white background. So this is an excellent image that shows different ways the product works. What I also love is that they're using all their image spaces. So in each image slot, they have a different image that helps you to be able to see the product from a different perspective. You got to remember that people that usually shop in stores can pick up the product box, look at it. That's what you want to do here with images. Give them different views of how the product works, different types of solutions that it provides. So this is an excellent use of that. Next, you've got the title. The title is so crucial for helping with initial rankings. The images helps with conversions and click-through to the listing, but your title is truly where the keyword rankings initially come from. Plus, it's a huge point for helping you to really get the reader to want to be able to read more about your product. It tells them it's a 5-blade spiralizer, strongest and heaviest duty vegetable spiral slicer, veggie pasta spaghetti, so they've got good use of keywords and the title reads well. Next, you've got the bullet points. So the bullet points, I really like how they're doing them here too. They've got an initial capitalized word that really summarizes the benefit, and then they explain it more with text. So this is really good. You want to give as much information as possible, but what's nice about doing this is it really helps summarize what the thing is that they're trying to get across in the bullet. So they've got the summary, kind of high-level benefit, and then they go into details here, nice keyword rich. You see that they're starting to use emojicons in here, so that's a good way to really draw your eyes to it. Next, you want to go down to the description. So when you go to the description, nice use of white space. It's easy to read. They're only bulleting things that they want to draw your attention to. Again, you can see they're using emojicons here. Really pulls your eyes to different areas of the description. Remember, when people are skimming through, as I'm doing here, you want things that'll pull their attention in. If this was just a clump of text, you would probably go right past it. But because it's spread apart and there's these, use of bullets and everything, it pulls you in to give you more information that you provide the user that's worthwhile. So I'm reading this description, and it's a good description. Next, you want to look at reviews. They've got over 800 reviews, and this is a perfect example of a high-quality product. They've got no one-star reviews, which is excellent. The big thing with reviews is you want to make sure that you have a good product. So this is an excellent product, as you can see here. Lots of solid reviews. Now, in comparison to this, and the other thing to add as well is the price. The price of this, $32. Excellent price, lots of room for profitability. Now, on the other hand, here's an example of a poor listing. As you can see, one image. Yeah, it kind of lets you get in close to it, but still, it's just a knife. Doesn't show you actually being used. They do try to leverage this American-made thing, which usually Amazon does not like text being the primary image, so I'm surprised this is being allowed. But they're not using the images at all. They should be showing this, a happy user easily slicing through some bread, just to show the product being used. The title. Really, is anybody going to be searching that I want the Dexter 13463 knife? No, this is a complete waste of keyword space in here. This should only be filled really with the best keywords that you want to rank for, along with the brand name. So poor use of title. The bullets, really poor use of title. Look at pre-consumer underscore recycled underscore content underscore percent. Like, this tells you nothing. That's meaningless to me. Instead, they should say if it's something that is made of, and I don't even know what this means, but if it's a benefit, like say the benefit, say it's made of 100% recycled material, or it's 100% recyclable. Whatever they're trying to get across here, say it. Say the length, everything, utensil type, slicer knife. Like, this is all such useless information that won't help with sales, and it will not help with keyword rankings or anything. Then you want to scroll down to the description, and I'll show you an example. The perfect example, I just missed the description. Just this small little bit of a description. It doesn't provide any value. It's not really anything worthwhile. And what's surprising about this is the bestseller rank of this product is not that bad. This is actually a decent bestseller rank for a product so poorly optimized. So this is a perfect example. You could come in with a product optimized so much better with so much little extra work. Just doing a few extra images, getting the title optimized, really putting in bullets that are optimized, a nice, good, content-rich description, and you could be outranking this product easily. And the other thing is, look at the reviews. Only 88 reviews. You could definitely, this is a very good product to be able to come in and totally beat because of just optimizing to a better level. So there's an example of a good quality listing and a poor quality listing.
The first step is to get high-quality product photos. Nowadays, it's best to just send one unit of your product to a real photographer to take photos. You can find these photographers easily online. This can be as cheap as just $25 for professional product photos.
You want the first image to have a completely white background because that's what Amazon's rules require. For the other images, you want to use all available slots. For most products, you have 9 total image slots available, including the first one with the white background.
With the other image slots, you want images that show different aspects and uses of your product. The one downside to shopping online is that you can't touch and feel the product. With your images, you want to give people the sensory experience of using your product by including great images that let them know exactly what your product is like.
Next, to fill in the rest of your product listing, you need to know what keywords to target.
So I'm sure you've done this yourself if you've shopped on Amazon before, but essentially, most people, when looking for products, will just come to Amazon.com and then they'll type what they're looking for in the search box. And basically what they're typing in the search box is a keyword for that product. For instance, if someone was looking for a USB charger, they would type in USB charger and then hit the search button. And that would bring up all these searches. So USB charger is a keyword for all of these products. Now Mike is going to be going into a lot more detail about how to find your keywords a bit later in this video.
The majority of sales on Amazon happen because someone types in a search term into Amazon's search box to look for a product. You want your product to appear on the first page for as many search terms as possible. Customers will type in lots of different searches, many that you would never think of, so you want to make sure Amazon knows your product is relevant to as many as possible that make sense.
There are 4 main places you'll include your keywords. The most important are the title and then what we call the back-end search terms. Here's the product title.
What we're looking at here is the titles for each product. You can see this area that I'm highlighting is the title, and again in the product underneath, and so on and so on. But let's take a quick look at the listing itself. So here is the title on your listing. Now you can see this is quite a basic listing. It is just what the product is, but it does say it's compatible with iPhone and Samsung phones. So Samsung phones and iPhone are both keywords for this product. Again, Mike will be going into this in much more detail. But if we look at another example, you can see their title is much longer. Now, generally speaking, most categories, you are allowed up to 200 characters in your product title. However, some categories, they only allow you 100. But when you add a product to your Seller Central account and come to adding your product title, it does tell you how many characters you're allowed. But again, you can see this seller has added some keywords that he thinks are relevant for his product. He's used charging station and travel friendly, desktop charger, multiple protections, and simultaneous iSmart charging. The last example, you can see this seller is more interested in getting in all the products that you can use this product with. You can see he's mentioned the iPhone 7, 6, 6S, Nexus BlackBerry, and a Bluetooth speaker headset and power bank, and so on and so on. And if we go back to the search page, you can see scrolling down quickly, the length of titles people have used varies greatly. And once you've got your product up and running, the length of your title is always something you can split test.
And here's how to access the back-end search terms for any product you sell on Amazon.
So once you've added your product to your Seller Central account, you will be able to edit that product. And this is the page where you do that. Now, before we look at the keywords, I just wanted to point out when you add your title, you do that under this Vital Info tab. The price you put under offer, the images go into the images tab, and description and bullet points go under the description tab. And we're looking at what we call the back-end search terms, which is this box. Now, one very important thing to notice, if you put your mouse over the info button, it tells you that it's 1 character minimum in length and 1,000 characters maximum in length. However, this is something Amazon have not updated, because now Amazon will only index up to 250 characters in your search term. So do not put more than 250 characters into this box. So basically, to add your search terms, you would just type them in with no commas, and the 250 limit does not include spaces. So it's 250 characters, in other words, numbers or letters, not including the spaces.
So how do you find out which keywords to use to increase your product's exposure and sales on Amazon?
Well, there are quite a few different tools you can use, but one of the simplest and most powerful is Amazon's own search tool. Let's show you what that looks like right now.
Thanks, Jason. I've definitely tried a lot of different tools, but I always come back to Amazon because not only is it the simplest to use, it also has the most accurate data for doing keyword research. Let me show you how I do that. Now, the only thing we really need to get started is the name of our product. So I'm going to go back to the product that I showed you in video number 2, a washing machine hose. And what we'll do is we'll go to Amazon and we'll start typing in the name of our product, and let's see what Amazon starts to tell us. As you can see, as I'm typing in the product, Amazon is immediately suggesting what it thinks that I'm looking for. And the more I type in, the more it narrows down the list, trying to figure out exactly what it is that I want to buy. Now, they do this primarily for buyers to make it easier for them. So if I'm looking for a high efficiency washing machine cleaner, instead of typing that entire thing in, after I type in washing machine, I could simply go down and click on that. And that would make it much easier for me to buy the product and therefore more likely to shop on Amazon. However, this is also great for sellers because in addition to being predictive and telling us what product we may want, they're also giving us other keyword ideas that we can use in our listing in order to get more sales. So let's continue typing in the name of our product. So washing machine hose. And once I type that in, you can see we have some great other options for keywords here. The first one here is washing machine hoses stainless steel. So that tells me that that's a very popular type of hose people are looking for. And if I'm selling a stainless steel hose, I definitely want to make sure that the word stainless steel is also in my listing. Now, filter's probably not relevant, but you know what? If other people were looking for washing machine hose filters, there's a chance that they might also want to buy a washing machine hose. So that might be one I'd want to include as well. 10 foot is the size of the hose. So if that's the size of mine, I want to make sure that I have 10 foot in there. Or as you can see down here, 12 feet or 8 feet. Here's a great one as well. Washing machine hoses, burst proof. So a lot of people must be searching for hoses that aren't going to break. So I want to make sure that I use burst proof probably in my title to tell people right away that these are great hoses that they can trust and they won't break. Then there's also wash machine hose extension. If my hose has a 90-degree elbow, these are all different keywords that I could be using. So what we need to do as we're going through and getting all these great keyword ideas from Amazon, we need to keep track of these so we don't lose them. And that way, when we go back and we update our listing, we know which keywords that we want to incorporate into it. What I like to use is Excel, but you can really use anything. You can use Google Sheets, Microsoft Word, or even Notepad, whatever works for you. The important thing is just keep track of these keywords so we can gather them all in one place and use them when updating our listing. I'm going to go over to Excel right now. So here's my Excel spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of all of the keywords that I'm finding using Amazon, and I've already entered them in here. So now I'm going to go back and show you a few other tricks on how to find even more keywords. So back here on Amazon, I'm going to show you again what we just saw before. As we're typing in the word wash machine hose, we saw these keywords that it was suggesting, but something weird happens when you just continue typing, even if it is something that doesn't really matter. If I type in a space, well, we get more keywords then. Now, some of these we've already seen, but we didn't see splitter. We didn't see elbow all by itself, and we didn't see holder. So these are other keywords that we can go ahead and add to our keyword spreadsheet again. Let's go do that. So I've added splitter and holder to our list. I noticed that we already had elbow earlier, so I don't need to add that again. But let's go back and find more keywords. Now, one of the things I noticed earlier when typing washing machine hose is that sometimes people are typing in or looking for hoses and not just hose. There's the word hoses right there. Down there is hoses. So let's type in washing machine hoses and see if we find any other keywords. And as you can see here, we do see some of the same ones we saw before. 90 was actually part of the 90 elbow one, but stainless steel long, that's a new one. Stainless steel 5 foot, that's a new one as well. Even though we had stainless steel in there, we didn't have long and we didn't have 5 foot, so we could also add those to our keyword list. So let's go add those right now. Okay, so I added those 2 new keywords, and then let's go back to Amazon and keep looking for even more keywords. Now, what I want to do right now is actually take out a word and see if there's any of the suggestions that we'll see just from typing in washing machine. So as you see, we see some different ones now. Wash machine cleaner, hose, lint trap, pan. There's the cleaner high efficiency, drain hose, drain pan, cover, tray, pods. So these are keywords that we could actually add to our back-end search terms if we wanted to, because again, if people are looking for other wash machine parts, then there's a good chance they might also be looking for a washing machine hose. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of these that are relevant to my spreadsheet, and then we'll continue the search. So I just entered these keywords over here, and now let's head on back to Amazon again. Now, one of the things I wanted to think about was, even though I call it a washing machine, well, other people might call it a washer. I actually saw that in some of the search results. So let's try doing a search using washer instead. So as you can see here, definitely people are calling it a washer and dryer. There's a washer hose, a washer machine cleaner. So I definitely want to make sure that I would say washer is one of the keywords as well. So you want to think of other alternate ways to say your products and add those to your keywords in addition to the ones you might commonly think of. But other than that, I think we have a great list now of keywords to start with for our product. So I'm going to go enter those into my spreadsheet, and then I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jason.
To effectively use these keywords to get more traffic and sales on Amazon, you want to work them into your product title, bullet points, description, and back-end keywords.
Once you do this, you'll have a better optimized Amazon product listing than 99% of sellers on Amazon. Most people selling on Amazon just know the basics. You're now using strategies more advanced than what the average Amazon seller uses, and we're just getting started. For quite a few people, doing this keyword research and listing optimization is enough to start producing sales, even before you do anything else. So once you have your well-optimized product listing, you're ready to prep for your product launch.
The first thing you want to do is get 5 to 10 reviews on Amazon for your product. You don't want to start getting a ton of traffic to your Amazon product listing with no reviews. Just think like a shopper would. Would you buy a product with no reviews? Likely not. To get your first 5 to 10 reviews, the easiest way is to reach out to friends and family members.
Just tell them, hey, I have a brand new product I'm selling on Amazon. I'd like to send you one for free. Then once they've had a couple days to check it out, ask them, could you please tell me what you thought about the product by leaving a review on Amazon? This is usually enough to get your first chunk of product reviews. Once you have your initial 5 to 10 Amazon product reviews, you're ready to start your launch and start producing sales if you haven't already.
To show you how easy it is to launch a brand new product on Amazon to start producing sales fast, we're actually going to bring back on Mr. Mike McClary. Mike has tested tons of different product launch strategies since he started selling on Amazon.
As an example of just how powerful this system is, here's Mike Parkman, who's achieved top keyword rankings using the principles in this video to go from knowing nothing about Amazon to hitting over $5,000 a month in sales in only 43 days. Now, Mike McClary is going to show you how this works and how to execute a simple product launch sequence to start ranking for keywords and producing sales. This is called the Rapid Ranking System.
Thanks, Matt. Now let's get into the all-new Rapid Ranking System. But before I walk you through those steps, I just want to remind you to make sure that you've taken all of Matt and Jason's training and fully optimized your listing by optimizing the title, the images, the bullet points, the description, and the back-end search terms, and that you've also reached out to 5 or 10 friends and family to get your reviews going. Once you have those, you're ready to start launching your product using the Rapid Ranking System. We've broken this system down into just a handful of easy to execute yet incredibly powerful components. And the first of those components is to take advantage of Amazon's 183 million unique monthly visitors who are already looking for products on Amazon. You see, when most people go to buy something, they go straight to Amazon and search right there for whatever product they want to buy, and that product might be yours. But in order for them to buy it, they have to see it. And Amazon makes that incredibly easy using something called Amazon Sponsored Product Ads. And creating one of these sponsored product ad campaigns is the first step in the rapid ranking system. To do that, you log in Amazon Seller Central, then you click on Advertising and click on Campaign Manager. And from there you can set up your first campaign. Now I'm going to use a sample product, an olive oil sprayer, so it's actually a little clearer when you see a real product being advertised. And that's what I'm going to call my campaign name, the olive oil sprayer. Now you give it a daily budget, so we could go as little as $1 per day, but I'm going to put in $10 a day for my budget. And then you give it a start date, and if you want to, you can also put in an end date. I'm going to leave that open though, because it's incredibly simple at any point in time to go back into this campaign and pause it, or simply end it whenever you want to. The next step is to tell Amazon what type of targeting to use, which basically means how does Amazon determine who sees your product? And what we always use for every new product when we're launching it is automatic targeting. And this is for several reasons. Not only will Amazon continually optimize a campaign that uses automatic targeting so that it gets you more and more sales, but it also gives you incredible market intelligence about what your customers are searching for when they buy your product. So we'll select automatic targeting and then continue to the next step. The next step is to create something called an ad group, which is simply telling Amazon which products you're going to be advertising. So I've given my ad group a name, simply the olive oil sprayer ad group. I would search for my product if I don't see it here, and then you select it, and you'll see it show up down here. And then the next step is to select your default bid. So this is what you'll be charged every time someone clicks on your ad. It doesn't matter how many times your ad is shown, Amazon only charges you when someone actually clicks on it. Now they're giving you a suggestion, 58 cents per click. They're also giving you a range. They're saying that you could also bid anywhere from 39 cents up to $1.86. What I like to do for starting off is I like to bid low. So I'm going to start off just bidding about 30 cents per click. And then the last thing is to click Save and Finish. And that's all there is to it. Now within an hour, this campaign will start showing your product to the 183 million people searching every month on Amazon. Now let's move on to the next step of the rapid ranking system. We're going to stay here inside of your Seller Central account and create something that's called a promotion, or really is a discount and a coupon for your customers to use. And we do that by clicking on Advertising and then Promotions. And then from here, you click on Create a Percentage Off Promotion. Now on this screen, we're going to create a discount on our olive oil sprayer. And it should be a really compelling discount, somewhere between 30 and 50% off. And the reason we're creating this is that we're going to use this in the final step of the rapid ranking system. Now don't worry, we're not saying you need to sell your products all the time at 30 to 50% off. This is only being used during the launch of your product. And we found from experience that by incentivizing customers early on to buy your product with a large discount, it quickly moves you up in the sales and search rankings on Amazon. Now be sure to follow my instructions exactly when creating your own promotion. The first thing we'll do is we'll select our product, and I'll select mine from the list. And then the next thing is we need to tell Amazon how big of a discount to give them, and I'm going to give them a 40% discount on this launch. Then we're going to leave these fields the same. Then we have the start date, which will be today at 3 p.m. And then the end date, I'm going to put this about 10 days out to give them 10 days to use this discount. And then we give it an internal description. We're going to call this the olive oil sprayer launch. We can leave the tracking ID the same. And then down under additional options, this is very important. Make sure you choose group and not none. If you keep it at none, then every single person buying your product will get a 40% discount. And we want to make sure that it's only those people that we're launching this to and that are seeing our ads that will be running in the last phase of the rapid ranking system. So I select group. I want to leave one redemption per customer checked as well, because I don't want the same customer coming back over and over again and getting the 40% discount. And then there is the claim code here. Amazon is suggesting an 8-character code that the customer will have to enter during checkout. You can keep clicking on suggest and they'll keep coming up with random codes, or you can even enter your own. I'm just going to leave whatever this random code is there, but I'll remember this because we'll need this when creating our ad. And then finally, the last thing is to simply click on review. So we look over everything. As long as it looks good, then we'll click on submit. And that's it. Now our promotion is created, and in about 4 hours, that coupon will be ready to use. Now, in the final phase of the rapid ranking system, we're going to launch our product to the world. And we're going to do that using 3 simple steps. The first step is to simply launch the product using Facebook and your own personal page. Here's an example of a really simple Facebook post that you can create on your own personal Facebook page to launch the product to your friends and family. And the really cool thing about it is that if you put the link into your product on Amazon, Facebook automatically pulls in the picture, the title, the reviews, the star rating, and the description. It makes it look like a really great professional post. The next step is to simply create an email and send it out to friends and family as well. Here's an example of a simple email that you can send to your friends, offering them a great discount and asking them not only to get a great product at a great price, but to help you out with your new business. Now, for the final step in the rapid ranking system, we're going to head back over to Facebook, where I'm going to show you how to execute the most powerful component of your launch. To do this, you'll need a Facebook business page, which is separate from your personal profile, but they're completely free and easy to set up. I've created one called Ninja Spatulas to show you how to execute the last part of the rapid ranking system. Now, don't worry if your newly created page has very few or no likes at all. You simply don't need them, and I'll show you why in a moment. What most businesses do on Facebook is they simply create a post about the new product. But we're going to do something different in the rapid ranking system. We're going to show you how to create an offer to give coupons to your customers. We do that right from the first page and clicking on Create an Offer. Now, we'll simply tell people a little bit about our offer. We're going to use the same discount, the 40% off code we created before. So get this awesome olive oil sprayer for 40% off with coupon. Discount expires soon. Now we can put in whatever we want this discount to expire. We set that for September the 29th. So I'll put that date in here. Now we can also add a photo of our olive oil sprayer. I'm going to click that and add that here. So I've added in the picture of it. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Now, people are going to buy this not from our store because we don't have a physical store. They're going to buy it from us online. And so we're going to also put in the link here to our product on Amazon. And then the last thing we want to do is add in the discount code that we created earlier. Now, once we have this offer created, we're going to go out there and target the exact people that we want to buy this product by clicking on Boost Post. This next page is where we get to utilize the incredible power of Facebook. Facebook has so much information on all of its members. They know exactly who likes to buy what and even where they like to buy those products. And we're going to take advantage of that information and put our ad in front of the right people. So here's how we do that. So when we're boosting the post, the first thing we're going to do is make sure that the Get Offer button is on our ad. You can actually select that down here. That way they'll be taken to the offer on Facebook that gives them the link to our product and also gives them the coupon code. Next, we need to choose our audience. And as you can see here, I'm currently targeting everyone in the United States between the age of 20 and 60. And Facebook is telling us that's too broad of an audience. They'll be showing the ad to the wrong people. So let me show you how to narrow down to the right people. We click on Edit. And from here, we can narrow down our targeting even further. I could choose one gender or both. I could change our age range. If I'm selling at a different market of the United States, I could change that here as well. Now I'm going to leave these to be the same because what I really want to do is I want to look at the different demographics, interests, and behaviors of who I'm targeting. So I'll go down to the detailed targeting and click in there. And oddly enough, Facebook is already suggesting who they think we should target. They think we should target those who shop on Amazon and those who like cooking, which is exactly what I was going to do. So the first one, I'll pick those who like to shop on Amazon. And instead of clicking and adding cooking right here, what I want to do is narrow down the audience by going down further and clicking on narrow audience because I want to layer these two together. I want those who shop on Amazon and who also enjoy cooking. I don't want to add the two together. I want to layer them over each other. And so over here, I'm going to select cooking. And then if I scroll down, you'll see now that Facebook is saying is that your audience selection is great. They feel that the people we're targeting are the ones who want to buy our product. So I'll save this and continue on. Now the final step is to simply tell Facebook how much money we're willing to spend and how long we want this offer to run for. Now you don't have to spend much money at all on Facebook ads in order to get great results. I'm going to leave this at $20, and by doing that, they estimate that our ad will reach between 2,600 and 6,800 people. And those are people that are interested in Amazon and cooking. And then what I also want to do is make sure that my ad runs for more than one day. I want to run it for about 7 days. And you'll see here that Facebook is telling me that I'll only spend an average of $2.85 per day on this entire campaign, which is a really affordable way to launch a product. Now the final step is simply to select Boost, and then we're done. And with this, that's the completion of the rapid ranking system. The only thing left to do is to watch your sales and rankings increase while you're running this entire promotion. Thanks, and back to you, Matt.
It's absolutely incredible how powerful this is. This is how you can go from knowing nothing about selling on Amazon to producing tons of sales just by letting someone who knows what they're doing show you the way.
To continually produce more and more sales, you simply repeat this process. Relaunch your product and post to your growing social media channels such as Facebook, and you can continually push your product on Amazon higher and higher for more sales. The amazing thing about this business is how simple it is to grow it just by repeating the same process.
Let's say you launch your first product with this process and it starts producing $20,000 a month in sales. To grow your business, you simply launch another product in the same market under the same brand and leverage what you've already built. Then your business can quickly go from $20,000 a month to $40,000 a month and even up to $100,000 a month or more, all by repeating the same process you've already learned. This is how you can go from having zero experience in business or selling on Amazon to building a real business that produces $100,000 per month for you in very little time.
There are tons of people just like you that started with little to no experience and have changed their lives with this business. For example, here's Gracie Smith. She has an active duty military husband and 2 kids. Because of her husband's job, she is constantly moving to different places. She needed a business that could give her financial freedom and could be run from anywhere. Her business generated $140,000 in sales in her first year in 2015. Then in 2016, her sales more than doubled to over $325,000. This year, she's on pace to do over $500,000, all while working from home and raising her 2 kids. In fact, after their most recent move in late 2015, she was so exhausted that she did virtually no work the first half of 2016 and let the business run itself and still had her best year yet.
As powerful as what you've learned so far in this video series is, it's just the tip of the iceberg. We've been building businesses with Amazon and teaching people how to build businesses with Amazon for years. We've worked with thousands of people from all over the world that have changed their lives with this model.
The opportunity is incredible on Amazon. It's like nothing ever before in business. And there are so many small levers you can pull that unlock huge results for even new businesses and products.
When you know the right actions to take and the right levers to pull, building a business on this powerful platform is simple and fast. However, if you try to figure it all out on your own or with ineffective or misleading help, it's likely your results will suffer for years and your business may never take off. For example, if you're going across the ocean to visit another country, would you prefer to fly in a jet or paddle in a canoe? You might get there either way, but one way is fun and fast and the other way is painful and slow, and you might never make it.
Working with a team of highly experienced experts is like taking the jet to your destination. We can help you build a real business much faster and smoother than any other route because we've done it so many times with so many other people. We know what it takes and can simply point you in the right direction.
The way so many people we've helped have been able to change their lives and achieve financial, time, and location freedom is with a single program. This program is called Amazing Selling Machine.
Amazing Selling Machine, also known as ASM, walks you through every single step of building a fast-growing, profitable business leveraging the power of Amazon.
It's backed by thousands of successful members that have gone through it and achieved life-changing results. We've showed you some of them in this video series so far, but there are many, many more.
These people started just where you are right now, watching a video series much like this one. Then they took action with Amazing Sound Machine and went on to alter their lives forever. However, fortunately for you, right now is the best time in history to start this business. The opportunity on Amazon now is better than ever before.
Even better, over the past 6 months, we've spent time refining the systems used to rapidly grow this business to make it easier and faster for even brand new sellers to build highly successful businesses from scratch. Through this process, we've discovered new strategies nobody knows about. It's a different world on Amazon today than it was 5 years ago when I first started selling the products from my e-commerce store on Amazon. It's actually even better.
What we and other top sellers do to produce sales on Amazon and build valuable brands is completely different than what we did years ago. These new strategies and huge opportunities got us so excited about this opportunity that we knew we had to bring Amazing Sound Machine back.
We've had the chance to meet and interact with thousands of our successful members, and we've seen firsthand the life-changing benefits of ASM.
Because of the results our members are getting right now and the big opportunity on Amazon today, we've decided to make ASM available to the public for a short period of time once again. Before we tell you exactly what's going on and how to get access, let us show you exactly what the brand new best ever ASM 8 is all about.
ASM 8 gives you everything you need to start, grow, and scale a business leveraging the power of Amazon. It includes 4 powerful components. The first component is the online web class.
This is a complete step-by-step online training program that walks you through every single step of building this business from scratch. It guides you through implementing each part of the business model that we've refined into an easy-to-follow system.
The online web class is broken down into 8 sequential modules. Each module includes brand new strategies and tactics just added over the past few months that nobody has seen yet. The first module walks you through getting set up to sell on Amazon from anywhere in the world and every detail of finding a red-hot product opportunity on Amazon. Then the second module shows you how to find a high-quality, high-margin supplier for your product and contact them like a professional.
The third module walks you through the inventory ordering and shipping process. It also covers creating a brand for your product that you own and control. The fourth module shows you how to build out your own online brand assets so you can immediately start producing sales when your product gets to Amazon.
Then the fifth module reveals how to create the perfect product page on Amazon to convert the maximum number of visitors into buyers. And then the sixth module shows you the brand new complete launch and rank system to get your new product on Amazon ranking even for the most competitive search terms and producing sales fast.
The seventh module walks you through our advanced marketing process to produce ongoing, never-ending sales for your brand on Amazon. And lastly, the eighth module reveals how to continually double your business by launching additional products in your brand by leveraging what you've already built with your first product.
With this full-blown, cutting-edge online web class, building a profit-producing business with this model is simply a matter of following the steps we walk you through.
The second component is something so powerful that I'd like to introduce you to the leader of it, Mr. Rich Henderson. Rich Henderson and I have been friends for over 10 years now, and he has also worked with me on a few of my successful businesses. 4 years ago, I finally convinced Rich to stop his focus on affiliate marketing, which he was very successful at, and focus purely on Amazon. Thankfully, after a little hesitation, he took my advice and hasn't looked back since. Shortly after, Rich started helping Matt and I with the ASM community, and that is where he truly found his calling as chief mentor. Since then, he has been crucial in helping tons of ASM members succeed and has taken full charge of ASM's powerful mentor program.
Thanks, Jason. So, just over 4 years ago, we decided we wanted to increase the level of hands-on expertise we provided for all our ASM members. We contacted a number of our most successful members who were also already active and helpful in the ASM community. We were blown away by the response we got, and the ASM Mentor Program was born. These mentors are here to help each and every member, just like yourself, succeed with this amazing business model by answering each and every question about every aspect of the ASM course. This is all done within the ASM community, and the value of this incredible resource is beyond measure, as no matter where you are in the world or what stage of the business you are, there will be a mentor patrolling the community ready to answer your questions. Now, the last time we surveyed the mentors, they averaged over $1 million in sales in this business. So they definitely know what they are talking about, and you can trust their answers. Importantly, all of these amazing people offer their help on a voluntary basis. So we do ask that you respect their time and commitment to your success. Used correctly, the ASM Mentor Program is an invaluable weapon in your physical products armory. I've been leading these mentors for 4 years, and we're all incredibly excited to help you on your journey to freedom with this business. We can't wait to see you in the community.
Thank you, Rich. You'll learn more about Rich and how he can help you dramatically speed up your success on Amazon in the next and final video of this series.
The third component is lifetime access to the private and exclusive community. There's a good chance that you're sitting there watching this video and you don't know a lot of entrepreneurs around you, especially not high caliber Amazon sellers. Heck, if you told the people around you about this, they'd probably think you're crazy.
We know, we've been there. Building a business is too scary for most people. However, what you know and that we know is that the scary thing is not building a business. Living a life of restriction and being dependent on someone else for your entire financial future is what's really scary.
Fortunately, you don't have to do this alone. We know how important it is to have a network of ambitious, like-minded people you can tap into anytime you want when you have a question, need help, or just need some motivation. This is why we've built the powerful Amazing Selling Machine online community.
With the third component of ASM, you get lifetime access to this private and exclusive community. It includes Amazon sellers that we've worked with over the years. Some produce as much as $10 million or more per year on Amazon. You get access to this incredible group of people as a member of ASM.
The fourth component is the private resource vault, which is only available to ASM members. This collection of private resources include templates you can use for building this business, contact details of professional service providers we use in our own businesses, and exclusive discounts on software tools to accelerate the growth of your business when you're ready.
Because our community of ASM members is so large, we're able to make deals with people out there that would never work with sellers just getting started. As an ASM member, you get instant credibility and access to the best of the best for building this business with the private resource vault. Everything included with the vault is easily worth over $10,000 alone. All 4 of these components are included with Amazing Selling Machine so that you can build your business as quickly and as smoothly as possible. The brand new ASM 8 is unlike anything before. It takes advantage of the most powerful new strategies we've discovered that nobody else knows about and lays them out step by step so that anyone, even with zero experience, can build a real profitable business with it.
In the fourth and final video of this series, we reveal the full details of the new, never-before-seen ASM 8. Also, with the release of the fourth video, for the first time in 6 full months, we opened doors to the new Amazing Selling Machine to the public. After 6 months, as of Wednesday, October 18th at 12 p.m. Central, you have your chance to get into this life-changing program backed by thousands of successful members. There's no other program that has the level of proof of the Amazing Selling Machine for building and scaling a highly successful business leveraging the power of Amazon. In fact, we even include a guarantee you won't believe. You'll see the full details in the next video.
We estimate our members produce over $150 million per month on Amazon using what they've learned with ASM. And now it's your turn to grab your piece of this nearly $170 billion a year gold rush. Remember, the opportunity is now. There's never been a better time to get started with building a physical products business. The ability to leverage Amazon's crazy growth and innovation today is unlike anything ever before seen in business. If you wait to get in and get started, you may have missed this window. It's time to change your life and your family's future starting now.
Watch video 4 as soon as it goes live to get the full details on ASM 8 and to grab your spot before it's too late. For now, grab your copy of the Rapid Ranking System Blueprint below so you can produce rapid sales for any product you launch on Amazon. Get your access to that exclusive guide right now below this video before it's unavailable.
We'll see you in the fourth and final video.